All right, ladies and gentlemen, like, share, subscribe. Cash App $ Winston Spivey. Thank you for your time. So, your boy Diddy, he just don't learn, all right? But then again, don't get too worked up over this because I think they already got things figured out, okay? Unless, I don't know, it just gets to a point where it becomes too big for itself. When I say that, it overpowers. I want to say the elites. Okay, the story becomes too big. I'll say. All right, but really, in the end of the day, it is a distraction. P. Diddy, Sean Combs, is cutting up in jail again. Now, he has been commuted to Fort Dix, a low security prison. Used to be an army base back in the day. But recently he was commuted there. And, he's got it better. All right, that out there. And since he's been there, a short period of time, that he was alleged to have some toilet wine or something to that effect, in which his legal team had came forward and denied and things of that nature, where there's no statement to come out of jail, that kind of thing. Furthermore, just recently, it's reports of Diddy making a three-way call or something to that effect. He claims it was his legal team with some woman, and trying to get $200, I believe, $200 in ones inside the prison, which I guess is against the rules and things of that nature, unless there were coins for vending machines. Okay, so I guess there have to be other way to spend money if there was some commissary expenses or whatever. Okay, maybe, I don't know, like a little debit card or something that they make up, or somebody would probably have to bring him stuff. Hold on real quick. Okay, so that is a jail violation. Now, I got this information from Katie Shalin and Ticket TV, so shout out to those two individuals, where there was a guy, I guess he must have been locked up at Fort Dix, that she had on the show that had explained this ordeal from Katie Shalin's channel. And it's he had mentioned that if someone got caught doing a three-way call, then they would get put in a hole. But Diddy, being that, he has the privileges and people know him and he's got connections in there, that he got written up, okay, for this offense. All right, for whatever reason, because they figure if you do stuff like that, you're working something. But hey, Diddy, so he's going to have those special privileges. Also, I found out that they had a supply room, and they cleared the supply room, and Diddy's in that supply room, but the room is big enough for 12 people. Okay, so he's isolated from everyone else. So he's going to have those privileges that most of the other inmates don't have, things of that nature, and it's already a low security prison cell anyway. So that he was supposed to be talking to Trump about getting a pardon, but it's alleged that he's maybe already pardoned, and he will be out sometime next year. That's alleged, in which he was bragging to his fellow inmates, that kind of thing. All right. Diddy has privileges, but I think that he's doing stuff that it's not smart, and then on top of that, he's talking too much. Okay, so I don't know. It's just one of the things that I guess people have to learn, that these are things that can get you in a lot of trouble. But then again, all this is a distraction where a lot of people, number one, a lot of people are capping for Diddy for his behavior, and then for things that he's done before he ended up getting locked up in the first place. And he was doing some of this dumb stuff when he was over there in the Brooklyn Correctional Center, or Manhattan the Manhattan Correctional Center. Me, I think that, you know, some of the stuff that he's doing is not right, but then again, it's not really anything to get worked up over, okay, because it is a distraction. I believe that Diddy's been used for a pawn to be a distraction, you know, amid all the stuff that's going on, you know, with the shutdown and that kind of thing, all right? Shut down these relations with politicians from these other countries, what's going on in Venezuela and all this other stuff. So it's nothing to take too seriously. I mean, there may be a few things to learn from, but you know, Diddy's gonna be Diddy, and you know, he's in a program where I guess he's a chaplain assistant and things of that nature, where he's helping out the chaplain. But then again, it avoids all that when he does stuff that would, you know, that he's doing allegedly. So yeah, Diddy's cutting up again. All right, and you know, Diddy loves the attention too. One thing that I found out about him, he loves the attention, and I think that he loves to test his limits. So you give him an inch, he'll take a foot. You give him a foot, he'll take a mile. I mean, that's how he likes to do, okay? And I guess this guy doesn't have any regards for any type of rules or anybody, you know what I'm saying? The guy's crazy, man, all right? But the thing about Diddy, man, you just don't know what's going to be next with this man. Anyway, a talk with the family, I don't know. But maybe there's some things that you can learn from this. The guy's crazy, you know. I guess that's some of the privileges that you have as an elite. You know, that old military saying, RHIP, rank has its privileges. All right, let me know what you think, all right? Okay, and there'll be more content coming.